What's good, motherfuckers? We're back again on YouTube, and I just want to talk about something today that's kind of been on my mind. And in the simplest way I can put this, I don't give a fuck what somebody is trying to tell me. If I don't want to be like that person, if I don't want to live like that person, if I don't want to look like that person, I simply will not listen. And so many people out there, they try and give me sort of advice. They try and say, you should do this. You should do this if you want to grow on social media. You should do this if you want to get in shape. If the person isn't where I want to be in life, why on earth would I give a fuck what they have to say? Why would I listen to that person? When I was building my business, when I was building so many things in my life, everybody tries to say, no, it's not going to work. You should do this. You should try that. You should do this approach. If that person has zero results in any aspect of that life, if they have zero results when it comes down to getting in shape and being jacked, if they don't have that business, if they don't have what you want in life, don't listen to the person, because what is the point? Why would you listen to somebody who isn't where you want to be in life? And that's why everything is such a fucking scam these days. Everybody claims to be a business coach. Everybody claims to be a fitness coach. I saw this motherfucking fitness coach yesterday. He probably makes, I don't know how much he makes, but he's not in motherfucking shape. You could just see, you could just tell he isn't in shape. And there's so many frauds out there. Like, I'm not going to be a business coach. I'm not going to tell you guys this is how you make 100k a month, because I've quite simply never made 100k a month. But there's so many people who try to tell you things in life. They try to tell you what path you should go down, how you should do something, how you should structure your content, what you should say online, what you shouldn't say online. If the person has zero results, don't listen to them. It's just insanity. Would you listen to a homeless person about making money? Probably not. Would you listen to somebody who's fat to get into shape? No. To know and to not do is to not know. So if the person you are listening to, if the person that's giving you the advice isn't where you want to be in life, don't fucking listen to them. Because everybody likes to tell you how they would do things if they was in your position. Everybody tells me, James, if I was in your position, I'm in Thailand, I'd go see the elephant, or I'd go to this island. No, I don't want to do that. That's not how I want to live my life. And this is why it's essential as a man to become a free thinker, or to become a free man, so you can truly do what the fuck you want. So you can do everything you want. You can wake up at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday and not give a fuck. You can wake up at 6 a.m. on a Wednesday and get after it. At any time of the day, you decide the way that you live your life. And it's so easy to be in the position where you can actually just do what you want every single day. It's really, really, really not hard to build this lifestyle, to live a life where you have freedom, where you can do what you want. It isn't that hard. And everybody likes to tell you, everybody told me when I was moving here when I turned 18, James, you can't just move to Thailand. You're gonna come back by Christmas. What if you spend all your money? What if this? What if that? I don't care. I will just get on with life. If this happens, so be it. If it doesn't happen, win-win. Who cares? But the thing is, everybody tries to give you advice with no results. And there is no point of ever listening to that. No point. That's why school's a scam. That's why university's a scam. Because the people who are teaching you subjects have no results. Is a business teacher going to teach you how to start a business? Of course not. So why would you listen to that? And even in everyday life, everybody can tell you, oh, you can't do that, you can't say that, you can't walk around with your shirt off. Why? You can just build yourself to a, it's like, everybody likes to call it a narcissist. A narcissist, do you know what the definition is? It's someone who's overly confident in their own abilities to make something happen. To me, that doesn't sound bad. And the world hates rich, young, confident men. The world hates rich, young, confident, high-test men, because they cannot be told no for an answer. If somebody says to me no, I'm going to find a way to make something happen out of my own life. If someone says no, you can't have this, I'm going to find a way to make that happen, to say yes, to find another way around that problem. I simply cannot be told no. If there's something I can't have, I'm going to find a way to go out there and get it, because I have that much self-confidence in my own abilities that I can make anything happen in this life. I can make anything happen. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what this person says. You can't do this, you can't do that. I know where I want to get to in life, and I know how I'm going to get there. So it's down to me. I have the confidence that I can go out there and create anything. I have the confidence that I can go out there and make everything happen. You need to adopt that same mindset, because if you believe you can't do something, your mind is genuinely your strongest asset. If you believe you can't do something, chances are you will never achieve that. You will never succeed. You will never overcome those limiting beliefs. You can't. It's simply not possible. But imagine having a mindset where if somebody tells you no, you're going to get them to say yes. If somebody tells you no, you're not good enough, you're going to find a way to become good enough. You're going to find a way around all those problems you're going through. I was going through so much bullshit a couple of weeks ago, even now, and I found a way around all those problems. And I had a record day on one of my businesses today, and it doesn't fucking matter, because if I won't be told no, I'm going to find a way to get that to be a yes, and to get everything I want in life. I don't know if you can see the view, I don't know if it's fucking loading in, or whatever you call it, focusing. But there's so much out there in this world. There's penthouses, there's buildings that are so tall, buildings that are 10k a month, 20k a month. There's nobody stopping me from being in one of them right now. The only person stopping me is me, an information issue. So if I'm going to take information of somebody who's living down there, not achieving anything, not making any money, and they're going to try and tell you how to make money to be in a penthouse, nah, it doesn't even make sense. If I want to be in one of those penthouses, paying 20k a month for rent, the only person you should ever listen to is the person who's in that position. Obviously, I'm in some fucking crazy shape. If you wanted to get into shape, you would come to me and I would help you get into shape. If you wanted to make money, you would go to the money guy. You would go to the person who has a successful business. All I'm trying to say is you need to be very careful who you're taking information off of in life. If you want to become confident, listen to my content, because as you can see, I'm confident. I don't take no for an answer. I know where I want to get to in life. I know how I'm going to get there, and I'm not going to stop. Because when you have that testosterone, when you have that dog inside of you, that lion, that mentality, that mindset where you can never quit, you can never fail, nothing ever stops you. Nothing ever fucking will ever stop me. I don't care how many hurdles I'm thrown. I don't care that I had to drop 6,000 pounds this month and had to go low for a little while, because I'm going to get back. And I'm going to get back higher than I ever was before, because I believe I can do it. If you believe, you can truly achieve anything. You can achieve anything. So don't let anybody tell you to live your life a certain way, to do this, to show up at 9 a.m, to leave at 5 p.m. Once you become a free man, it's on you. I'm free. I might not have all the money yet, but in my mind I am free. In my mind I can go out there and do anything. So that's the only thing holding you back right now from being where you truly want to be. It's your mindset. It's who you're taking information off of. That's the only thing stopping you from being where I am. Being in that penthouse, being on that top floor, making 100 grand a month. You're the only person stopping you from being there. So, what do you do from here? Do you learn from somebody who's where you want to be? Or do you continue living like a sheep, doing what everybody tells you? I always say this, I was saying it on my Instagram. Everybody I went to school with took that route. Go to college, go to university, get an apprenticeship. I'm in a better position than 100% of those people. They may have more money. I'm more free than them, and I know I can make more money than them, and I won't take no for an answer. If someone says he makes £1,000 a week, no fucking way, I can make 2. I'm better than that. It's like I used to get in the sauna when I was back in the UK after the gym, and I'd be in there for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, wanting to die. I'd see some fat fuck walk in, and I'd be like, ain't no way this guy can last longer than me. I don't care if I've been in here for 20 minutes. I'm going to outlast him. And I would. And I've done it up to 40 minutes before and feel like I'm going to fucking die. But it's just that mindset of not taking no for an answer, not accepting failure as an answer. Because when you accept that failure, game over, life over, go back home, it's fucking over for you. You're finished. Just don't take no for an answer and just go after what you want. That's all you need to do. Go after what you want, understand how you're going to get there, yeah, and be a narcissist, and be overly confident in yourself, and love yourself. Everybody teaches you, oh, you know, I've seen it loads of times, even my parents have said like, oh, that guy, you know, yeah, he just loves himself. Why the fuck would you not love yourself? How can I not love my life? I do everything that I want. I look good, I smell good. How can I not love my life? And it's because the people that they're comparing themselves to are way more successful, have way more money, and have everything that they want. And it's their insecurities knocking them down. Yeah, you know, he loves himself. fucking love yourself, be a narcissist, be overly confident, and don't take no for an answer. Drop me a follow on Instagram, book a call with me down below, join my Patreon community. In a world where everybody tells you to do this, do what you want, and don't take no for an answer. Fuck that shit, bruv.